Two babies.
A source of energy or power, a means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power. In a greatly simplified form, we have the four elements needed in every timepiece.
Peggy 18.
Actually, this game has not been rated by Peggy, but it does contain graphic violence and probably shouldn't be played by anybody. This feels awfully familiar. Anybody else getting deja vu? Is the operator playing with old trivia? Somebody slap him. Guess it's a memory process tonight. Once at least 12 of you have joined using the room code displayed on your screen, we'll begin the process. Despite the fact I'm sure you all have excellent memories, 11 of you will leave the process in several million pieces. Please stand by whilst I ruminate on who will join the process. Grams has joined the process. Paulista has joined the process. Get Practice has joined the process. FLYB0Y1 has joined the process. Mark has joined the process. Cola has joined the process. Stimpson Sangle has joined the process. Jog has joined the process. Fetz has joined the process. Clive has joined the process. Toot has joined the process. Mantissa has joined the process. You will face 11 multiple choice questions. Answer on your devices. One player who answers incorrectly will be eliminated at random. In the event all players are correct, everybody is up for elimination. I have decided that it is far more fun for me if you don't know your fate until after it has happened. Therefore, I will not tell you the answer, nor whether you were correct until after elimination has taken place. Isn't this fun? For every correct answer, you will receive 50 pennies. The player who survives the process will receive an additional 500 pennies. Good luck. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time.
16 Ilzahar, So Dik Iha Shi Haga. Evening from Malta folks.
The correct answer was, travelers. 3 out of 12 players were incorrect. Paulista had to leave us. They will be missed. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was, Grolsk. 4 out of 11 players were incorrect. The experimental reduction to atoms program was a complete success. Please enjoy the experience, get practice. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was, all Ben W. Barkley. 6 out of 10 players were incorrect. Grams just lost 150 pounds in 1 second. Congratulations. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was, bullets. 2 out of 9 players were incorrect. What is human, had 2 legs and dies when shot with a laser? Toot. Ha, ha, ha. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was, the Hateful Eight. 5 out of 8 players were incorrect. I fear that will leave a permanent mark, Stimpson Sangle. What a shame.
What a shame.
Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was, Leonardo da Vinci. 5 out of 7 players were incorrect. So that's what Clive would look like if they were turned inside out. Good to know. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was Romeo and Juliet. 5 out of 6 players were incorrect. This process can really take it out of you. Cola knows that for sure. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was Grayertes. 4 out of 5 players were incorrect. You appear to have gotten some brains on the carpet jog. We will be billing your estate in the fullness of time. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was District 9. 2 out of 4 players were incorrect. Let us have a moment of silence for our fallen comrade Mark. Thank you for the respectful moment of silence. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was Northanger Abbey. 2 out of 3 players were incorrect. It turns out safety mode was disengaged. Apologies for the confusion, Fets. Get ready for the question. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Time. The correct answer was Jericho. All 2 players were incorrect. Thank you, Mantissa, for volunteering to test the targeting system. You will be pleased to know that it still works. I've remembered all the answers now. Hopefully you have too. Congratulations to FLYB0Y1 on surviving the process. Have 500 pennies. Thanks to Royal_Flush for writing this evening's questions as well. Oh, the operator wrote them, I take back my thanks. Ha. 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 Thank you for playing Crossfire. Goodbye.
It's Distinction. Good Haga. Oh, wrong camera. Wrong screen. Good evening, 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 and welcome to Game Night on this Throwback Thursday, Thursday the 7th of November. Hope you all are keeping well. It is time for distinction. Congratulations to Flyboy on winning Crossfire right there. Trivia, retro trivia from me. And very well done indeed for taking out 500 bonus pennies. Who's that? Who's just joined? I can't see because I'm in streamer mode. Streamer mode is enabled, so I can't see anyone. Any mods here? Could you take a look at the Discord? Someone's just joined, and presumably want to come in because they've said something. But I can't see who they are because it truncates the names. Hope you all are well. Oh, it's you, Conradlac. Wonderful, welcome. I'll give you the role so you can come into the server. That's all. Members, streams. There you go, should be in now. Welcome on into the server. Hello, Needy. Needy Spaniel here. So, we've got some distinction. If you want to come and join this lobby, BRTK is the code that you need with the Universal Controller. Why are you so needy, eh? I reckon he's hungry. He's hungry now because he shamed himself this morning, didn't you? Didn't you, big yawners? Come on, come say hi. Up you come. Ah! Oh dear, there he is. It's Dexter! It's Doggo. It's Stream Dog. Hello. Hello, Stream Dog. Now, do you want to tell everyone why you're in disgrace today? I'll tell you why he's in disgrace. It's because I'll put the microphone, I'll put the pop shield in front of you. So this morning, took her for a walk, went to the butcher's to get a pie for dinner. Brought it home, and I think I must have got in the shower or went to make a coffee or something. Anyway, forgot to put the pie away, emerged from the shower, and discovered that this one had eaten the entire... Yeah, the pie had mysteriously disappeared. And I found this one with a bit of plastic bag hanging out of his mouth, a few pastry crumbs, and the metal case that it comes in by the front door. And he was looking very pleased and also a little bit sorry for himself. So he only had a small lunch and he only had dry food for dinner instead of wet. So as punishment for his transgressions, that guy then had to go back to the butcher's and buy another pie. It's proper gourmet shit, these pies. You know, like £5 a go. So yeah, he's feeling awfully sorry for himself. Anyway, there he is. Right, get down then. That very much was a case of who ate all the pie. Who ate all the pie? You fat bastard. Message from our sponsor, JR.
Contribution for a replacement pie.
Thank you very much, JR. Much appreciated. Thank you for the 100 bits. Right, you're going out then. Go on, fuck off. I appreciate the 100 bits. Anything else we've got to say? Nata, thank you for the 16-month subscription. I'm assuming you're in Malta there. Hope you're having a good time. BC, 2 babies, 18-month subscription. Most grateful to you. Thank you to everybody for the support. And good evening to JR, SJ, Lewis, O'Run, Suyu, Flu Fernando, Ardenfetch, Stilgar, Puzzle Dan, Shapes, Hashtag V, Pruse, Conor Radalac, Not a Cat, Mark, Naked Grandma, 2, Clive Legends, CJ, Paulister, Natter, ABV, Simpsons Angle, Jogging, Flyboy, Lupine, Oni, Ape, Pyro, Topper, Ryasu, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering, and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining me. Please stop fat shaming the dog. I'm not fat shaming him, I'm greed shaming him, theft shaming him. Yes, thank you all very much for joining me this Thursday evening. Shorter stream tonight. Sort of half an hour in already with a message from our sponsor, G. Isons.
Hashtag Ben's Pie Fund.
Hashtag Ben's Pie Fund. Thank you for the 100 bits, G. Isons. Crossfire, a lot of fun. That was an old pack of mine. Might have been one of the very first packs of Crossfire from way back when. Ben's Pie Fund. Welcome to the stream, G. Isons. Hope you keep it well, mate. And this pack of distinction comes from a variety of authors. I've handpicked some of my favourite boards from the legacy data. And so there are no repeated. I think I'm the only repeated author. I've got one in one of the early rounds, and then it's one of my boards towards the end as well. Just so anyone can play. You might vaguely recognise your board if you come in and join the game. You might think, oh, I think I wrote that. But it's such a fast and furious game, I'm not necessarily sure that gives you an advantage. And there will only be one board of yours across the entire gamut of the games. So anyone is welcome to come and join. Going to give it till the end of this riff to before I lock the lobby and we go to round 1. Quite a few of you in it already. Oh, before I forget, Ryan doesn't help. No, that's true. Well, it'll be more than 6 months. I mean, this software's 6 months old now. So these are packs from a year plus ago. It's very distinct. It's been around a while now. Is it 2021? Beginning of 2022 maybe? I forget. Anyway, it's been around a while. Before I forget, next week I may have to cancel stream next Thursday because I may be away with work. Still looking for a dog sitter at the moment, but I've been asked to go away with work. Still looking for a dog sitter, so I may or may not be here next week. If assuming I find a dog sitter, then I will probably have to cancel stream because I won't be here. But yes, thought I'd give you a heads up now. Keep your eye on the Discord for more information on that as and when I have it confirmed. I am still here on Saturday though, and God willing, we're going to be here Saturday week as well. So it just might be next Thursday, and those packs that are due for next Thursday, we'll find somewhere else for them to go. What have we supposed to have? Battlefront, The Purge, and Risky Business by Stimpson, Samster, and Mr. Vertigo. So we'll find somewhere else to pop there. I mean, if I'd found out slightly earlier than this afternoon, it's possible we could have played them tonight, actually. But yes, it's only came to my attention this afternoon, and the packs aren't quite ready to air yet. So, but that's all good. So yeah. Right, how many have we got in the lobby? Quite a few of you in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28 by the looks of it, which is nice. I think we're going to get on with the game, so unless there's anyone else who wants to come and join in the next 10 seconds, we will begin our game of Distinction. I said I was going to go till the end of the riff, and the riff has been and gone, so... Yes, good. That's enough time. Right. Riff's gone. Yeah, the music bed. That riff. Right, let's play Distinction. Okie dokie, all of y'all. Let's see what we've got. We have got 3 boards of 10, and there are exactly 10 answers that will fit the criteria on each board. There won't be more, so if you get an answer and the app tells you you're wrong, then it will definitely be wrong. What's the room code? BRTK. Oh, BRTK is the room code, Lupin, if you need to refresh. There you go, you're back in, so you should still get the payload for this opening round. As ever, the first player to find any of the correct answers will get 20 points. You get some consolation points if you say the answer within 5 seconds of the first player to do so. And there's one bonus on each board, which is worth 30 points. You can only give me up to 3, which technically means there's a maximum of 90 points up for grabs. But more likely, realistic maximum is probably going to be 60 or 70 if you can find all 3. You've got 60 seconds, and your answers can come from anywhere. You can have 3 from one from each, or 2 from one and 1 from another. It's entirely up to you wherever you think your strengths lie. But remember, only the first player to say it is going to get the maximum points. If you're ready, fingers on devices, good luck in this opening round. And we are looking for the first 10 UK top 10 hits for Elton John, words on the buttons to the left of Help on Microsoft Word 2019's top ribbon, and the 10 EU capitals whose names don't contain E or U. Okay, 20 seconds down. There's our first bonus, going to Flyboy. Over on the right. And our second to 8 Minky over on the left. One more bonus in the middle, if you can find it. Under 30 seconds to go now. For the Elton Johns to find 5 of the Microsoft Word words. Alright, 10 seconds, last chance to get some answers, if you're quick. Topper finding the final bonus right there. And 2, 1, and that is time up finding 24 out of the potential 30 answers, clearing up the EU Capitals board, missing out 4 of the Microsoft Word questions and 2 of the Elton John ones over on the left. You've done jolly well there. Big thanks to Arun, Lewis and Quizzle, I think, from left to right. Arun providing us the Elton John one, Lewis providing us the Microsoft Word one, and Quizzle, I believe, providing us with the EU one. I can't guarantee I'll remember all of the boards going forwards, but I will do my best to see if I can. Well done if you got some points. Let's take a look at the missing answers. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, of course, cover of that Beatles song. And Don't Go Breaking My Heart with Kiki D were the 2 missing answers on the Elton John board. And then the 4 in the middle on the Microsoft Word board, Draw, Design, Layout, and of course References were missed off. But all the other answers getting covered. Very well played. It is, yes, Topper getting the bonus for the Word one, which is good to see. Well done, Topper. Right, let's check out the scores at the end of round 1 as we go to the VR headset of news and see how you're faring after 1 round. A few players yet to score. Quite a few players yet to score. Goodness me, 10 players yet to score. See if we get some points on the board now. There we go. Suyu and Rias and Paulister and Awu have 5. Silver Electron and Ralph both have 20. As does Fetch, Jogging and Arabella Weir have got 25. QWERTY1 Gaming, aka Topper, has 30. Carnavy's got 40. CJ Binks has 45. And into our top 6, Nando and Flyboy and AB Me all tied in 4th with 50. Ape just 5 points ahead with 55. But current leaders tied at the top with 60 points apiece is Potatoni and BC. Well, very well done, very well done, very well done. If you got some points out of that. There is still more quiz to go, though. Once we bugger it up in the final round again. Still plenty of time to extend that lead, Only. You've got a lead at the moment, but it's all very tight at the top, so still anyone's round at the moment, anyone's game. Yes, vape break. Have to have a little vape break from time to time. Ooh, notifications. Give me the dopamine. Ah, there we go. And it's gone. Right, I think we're going to play on. Round 2. So the thing with doing a Franken board is that I don't have any trivia to give you. So any trivia I give you will be from memory. Yeah. It means we might get through it a little faster, but we'll see. So, 5 answers on this board. The objective of the round is to find the most unique answer. You need to give me the answers that you think fewest of your quiz colleagues are going to say. If you give me the answer that is correct and rarest, you'll get 50 points. The next most common answer will get 40, then 30, then 20, and 10, and so on. Midnight not a sound from the pavement. Hashtag from memory. Very good, Briggs. So, yes, if you give me a wrong answer, then, of course, no points. So you do want to give me a correct answer, but make sure it's one that you think fewest other people are going to say. Remember, everyone else is also playing by those rules, so everyone else also trying to think of rare answers. So sometimes the most obvious one can be the most powerful. Let's see how you get on. 3 boards in this round, 1 at a time. You've got 30 seconds to give me just one answer, the rarest correct answer you can think of. And let's start with this. We're looking for the 5 noble gases with the lowest atomic number. Numbers. Welcome back, Shapes. Okay, last 5 seconds. Let's have an answer. Okie dokie, let's take a... Oh, players may now join the room with the room code BRTK. Well, the answers have come in, so hopefully we don't have too many app refreshers here. There's obviously been a little blip up in the cloud. Let me take a look at the wrong answers. Nitrogen and carbon dioxide, I'm afraid. Both of those incorrect. Carbon dioxide is not one of the noble gases because it's not an element. And nitrogen is also not a noble gas. Nitrogen is... is nitrogen a halogen? Or is it a noble gas and it's just higher up? I thought nitrogen was quite low down. Past the noble gas flatulence. I don't know enough. I can't remember enough of the periodic table. Someone cleverer than me will tell me in chat what nitrogen is, but it's not on my answer. Oh, nitrogen isn't a halogen. Is it a noble gas? Oh my god. It's a message from our sponsor, Samster, while I look up nitrogen.
So, let me take you back a decade or so to the Family Fortunes round of the late and much lamented Sunday night pub quiz at the Red Lion in Redhill. A roaring success for Dave the publican and his adorable bulldog, which had the run of the place, including the kitchens.
Until the fateful day when a picture in the local advertiser caught my eye in Sainsbury's. The public hygiene inspectors had dropped by and given him a 0-star rating. We never saw him again. But I digress. Samster, thank you for the 54-month subscription, my dude. Most grateful to you. Nitrogen is 15 is atomic number, but it doesn't say that it's on the noble gases, so wrong answer. And no answer there from NASA. So everyone else was correct. Let's see how many of them you covered. Interesting. We have got all 5 answers covered. And we have a different number of players who have said each answer, which means we're going to go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. No tied scores on this one. So, starting with the most popular, 8 players, each getting 10 points for Xenon, JR, Ralph, Suyo, Silver Electron, Flyboy Jogging, Topper, and Conradlac, all saying Xenon for 10 points. Well done there. 6 players, each getting 20 points for Neon, Rias, Arabella Weir, BC, Potato, Neat Mantissa, and Pyro, all giving me Neon for 20 points. Just 1 fewer, 5 players each getting 30 points for Helium, AB Me, CJ Binks, Nando, Awu, and Fets, all getting themselves 30 points. Very well done. And just 1 fewer than that, each getting 40 points for Argon, Paulister, Prudes, Puzzle Dixieland, and Stimpson's Angle, which means we've got 2 players getting the most popular answer, each getting 50 points, Cola and Ape Key for Krypton. Very well done there. And all the other gas, yes, all the good noble gas jokes are gone. Mobile should work, Natter. Not quite sure what's happening. There's no reason this game shouldn't work on mobile. It's not ideal for mobile because you've got to do a lot of typing and quickly. But yeah, there's no reason it shouldn't be working on mobile. That clears the board, covering all 5 answers. Very well played. Let's go on to board number 2. Don't know. If you're on mobile, it's running the same base code as anyone else who's playing it on WebGL. So, is anyone else playing on mobile and having troubles? I mean, I'll try and join myself and see if it ends up being a problem. I can't imagine it. Oh yeah, I've got to go put the bins out in a bit. What phone have you got, Natter? Oh, you're on mobile, working fine, CJ. Fine. Yeah. I'd have to validate. I can't be asked to do that. Oh yeah, it's the verification thing. Oh. If it's a verification thing, Nat, and we've talked about this at great length. Yeah, so it's not going to be the phone problem. It's the validation of the account. We've talked about this in the past. You have to use a second device to validate. Yeah. We have discussed this on more than one occasions. And yes, let's go. So you might just have to do a watch on tonight. But enjoy it from Malta, possibly our only viewer over in Malta. Let's go on, next board. 5 answers up here. 30 seconds to tell me the rarest one of the 5 basic tastes that the human tongue can distinguish. And welcome on into the stream as well, Coda. And that is time. Answer from everyone other than Natter, who I believe is unable to take part. So let's take a look at any wrong answers first of all. Just the one from Conradlac, alkaline. No, unfortunately, that is not one of the 5 things that the tongue can distinguish. Alkaline, I'm afraid, is a wrong answer. All of the players are correct. Let's see if you managed to cover all 5. You did indeed. We have got a tie on 2 of the answers. And there is one that is significantly more popular than the others. Let's go through them. Starting off, 10 players, each getting 10 points for saying Bitter, Rias, Arabella Weir, Prugs, Puzzle Dixieland, Cola, CJ Binks, Silver Electron, Awoo, Potatoni, and Fetz. Yes, Bitter. All of those players getting 10 points. Next two, interesting, Nata saying it would have said Umami. If you would have said that, then this would have been 20 points, but as it is, 30 points for Umami, Paulista, JR, Flyboy, Mantissa, and Pyro. Those 5 players saying that, and also 5 players getting 30 points for Salty, BC, Ralph, Nando, Britkey, and Simpsons Angle, or Mantissa, or Pyro, I can't remember. One of the ones that was green down there, that was glowing green. Yes, Umami and Salty, 5 players each going for those 30 points apiece. 4 players now getting 40 points for Sour, Suyu, Jogging, QWERTY1 Gaming, and SJ. Very well played, each picking up 40 points. And again, just 2 players getting the least popular answer, each getting 50 points. AB Me and Carney V, very well played, for saying sweet. Yes, MSG in Chinese cuisine, that's what umami is. I grew up in school being taught there were 4, sweet, sour, salt, and bitter, and then apparently umami became a thing at some point in the noughties. But yes, all the MSG that you get when you have a Chinese takeaway, which big fan of. Very well done. If you got some points out of that, let's clear that board. And we'll go on to board number 3 in this round. 30 seconds, and you've got to tell me the rarest of these 5 answers. The category is, other than and, words in the acronym TARDIS from Doctor Who. And that is time up. Answer from everyone other than Nata. Oh, does he want to come back in now? Thank you to... Yeah, come on then, Bear. No jumping, though. Thanks to Topper, who wrote this board. I remember Topper wrote this one. I think one of the others was mine. And I have a feeling one of the others ones might have been Shapes, possibly. But this one was definitely Topper. I spy a toppy question, indeed so. Let's take a... Here's the thing, even if you write it, you can't guarantee yourself big points of this, because you don't know what anyone else is going to say. Wrong answers. Puzzle Dixieland. That's phonetically plausible. I think we'll allow that. No, not round to 4 2. Answer to condone as... what are we doing? Puzzle Dixieland. That one. Condone round 2 answer. Is it that one? Yes, there we go. Transport, though, no, Suyu. We can't have that one. I'm afraid that is not what the T stands for. So all the other answers are correct. You're going to get some points. Let's see, or let me see if you have covered them all. And you have indeed. And this is quite interesting because, once again, we have got 5 distinct answer counts. 8, 7, 6, 3, and 2. So we're going to get 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50 points for the respective players. But we have covered all of the answers, not in the order that it is spelt, unfortunately. So let's just go through them in the order they're going to be revealed. 8 players getting 10 points for In, JR, Arabella Weir, Prugs, Cola, CJ, Silver Electron, Nando, and Carney V, all getting 10 points for In. 1 fewer, so 7 players, each getting 20 points for Dimension. Paulista, Puzzle Dan, BC, Ralph, Jogging, Pyro, and SJ, all saying Dimension. Very well played. 1 fewer than that, each getting... So 6 players, each getting 30 points for Time. AB Me, Flyboy, Awoo, Potatoni, Mantissa, and Conradlak, all saying Time. Then a bit of a drop, just 3 players getting 40 points for saying Relative. Rias, Ape, and I'm just going to call that one Ape from now on. And QWERTY1 Gaming, top of the right of the pack, not able to max out here. So just there you go. That's the way it goes. I nearly put. You nearly put space. What's happened? Yeah. What's happened, JR? Oh, you were double bluffed. I see. So, Fetz and Stimpson's Angle pulling out the maximum 50 points from this board. The only 2 players to give the answer: space, time, and relative dimension in space. I remember there being a note on this one saying Topper said he would allow dimensions in space because he was feeling charitable, but it is apparently is that the one that's ambiguous as to what it stands for, or are Whovians very, very clear that it is a single dimension singular as opposed to dimensions plural? Both, it is, yes, both are used. Okay, good, yes. Time and relative dimension in space. Very well done. If you got some points out of that, that is the end of board 3 and the end of round 2. Let's clear the board and go to the VR headset of news and check out the scores after 2 rounds. So Nata, we believe, has got connection issues, but we've got Conradlac on 40, Silver Electron and JR both on 50. Suyu has 55, SJ and Prugs both on 60. Arabella Weir's got 65. Pyro and Puzzle Dixieland both on 70, along with Cola, Rias and Awu have 75. Ralph and Mantis are on 80, and CJ is tied on 95 with Jogging and Paulister, both of them on 95 as well. Carney V's got 100, Fetz has 110. And then tied for 4th on the penultimate page, Potatoni and Nando, both on 120. Along with Flyboy, QWERTY1 Gaming and Stimpson's Angle, 5 players tied up in 4th place with 120 points. But we have got a clear 3 leaders at the moment. BC in 3rd with 130, AB Me in 2nd with 160. But leading the pack with 175 is quite a healthy lead, but it's still only 1 point and 1 consolation answer, 1 full answer and 1 consolation answer in the next round, ahead of BC, currently in 3rd place, so there's still a lot to play for. But Ape currently leading the pack with 175. So, much to play for. Opportunity to refresh your devices if you need to, if they've had a little sneeze. BRTK is the room code. And here comes We Like Shapes come to join the lobby. He's going to come and muck in, and why not? Welcome on in, Shapes. Lovely to have you here. I know you said you had to away for a bit. I hope your awaying has now been resolved. Welcome on into the game. And how was your birthday, by the way? Congratulations. Many happy returns on... Was it Sunday? Was it Sunday just gone? 43, I think the server said. Many happy returns. I hope you had a lovely time. You won 33-24. Congratulations. Hashtag please swear I lose my 10th place. That day and that age. Well, congratulations. I have you share the birthday with my best mate, who was 44 on Sunday. So you're exactly a year younger than my chum John. So many happy returns again. And congratulations for tomorrow, Nata. I hope you have a lovely day. Is that what the holiday? Is that what Malta is in aid of? Having a little holiday for your birthday. His first birthday present. I couldn't believe that. I think you two would probably get on. Actually, he's a good chap. Anyway, yes, final round. And of course, there are 180 points up for grabs in the final round. So technically, Shapes, in theory, you could still get into the final. It's not a done deal yet. Let's find out what we've got on the boards for round number 3. And it's classic distinction all the way tonight because we have got another 3 boards of 10. The catch in this round, though, is that these boards aren't necessarily exhaustive. So whereas in the first round there were definitely very much 10 answers, exactly 10 answers that could be possible, this one may have more than 10, but you've got to slightly get inside the writer's head. And of course, we don't know who the writers are tonight, so that will make it extra fun for you all. But yes, you've got to try and find the answers that are there. As before, there are 3 bonuses, 1 on each board. The first answerer will score 40 points, and you get 5 pity points if you can get that answer within 5 seconds, i.e. before it flips around on the broadcast. And like I said, 1 bonus per board worth 60 points. As before, your answers could come from anywhere, all from 1 from each, or 2 from one and 1 from another. It's entirely up to you. You've got 60 seconds, and you can give me up to 3 answers. Whew. Much riding on this. All eyes on Ape, because Ape has the lead at the moment. Let's see what you can do with this. Good luck! And your 3 categories are characters from South Park, the last 10 distinct regnal names used by Tsars and Empresses of Russia from 1645 to 1917, and Channel 4 quiz shows. There's our first bonus. Then go to Flyboy on the middle board there. Well done, 60 points to you. So lots of answers to find. Half of the South Park ones found. A lot of Channel 4 quiz shows still waiting to be found. There's another. And we've got... there goes another of the Russian Tsars or Empresses. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there goes another one to BC. It's a bonus that could get him into the final. 10 seconds now. Any more for any more. Oh, Potatoni finding that answer a couple of seconds after Topper found the £1 million drop. And Terence just coming in from 8 Minky in the grace time there. Very well done. If you got some points out of that. Finding 8 of the South Park characters, 6 of the Russian Tsars and Empresses, and 7 of the Channel 4 quiz shows. That's 21 out of 30. You've done jolly well there. And well done if you did get some points. Missing out on the South Park bonus, though, over on the left-hand side. Let's take a look at the missing answers. Wendy Testerberger was the bonus answer on the South Park board, and you also missed Ike Brovlovsky, who is Kyle's brother, I think. It's been so long since I've watched South Park. Butterscotch, Randy Mars, Mr. Garrison, Timmy Birch, Satan, Mr. Hanky, Terence, and Eric Cartman all found. Very well done if you got any of those. On the Russian Tsars and Emperors, Elizabeth, Anna, Fyodor, and Alexis were the missing answers. Very well done if you found Nicholas, Alexander, Paul, Catherine, Peter, or Ivan. And well done to Flyboy getting that bonus on Alexander. Hey, Kilkenny. And Channel 4 quiz shows. Took a little minute to get going, this one, but eventually you started finding them, finding 7 out of 10. You got money bags, I literally just told you, cheap, 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 £1 million drop, 1001 things you should know, 5 minutes to a fortune, and 15 to 1. Well done if you got any of those, and bad luck on missing out the question jury, the bank job, and Wogan's perfect recall. Very well played indeed, if you got some points out of that. Danny Gambit, welcome to the streamer, dude. Carl's adopted brother. Aha, very good. And a few more raid messages coming in. You also, Vane, you probably think this pie is about you. Vape Break, Writers Anonymous, and OMG, they kill Kenny, you bastards, with an E. Love it. God's bless Stream Dog. Here's Stream Dog. He's gone to sleep on my cardi at the moment. Well, is it cardi? Is it hoodie? It's got a hood on it, but you wear it and zip it up like a cardi, so I call it a cardi. Anyway, there we go. That is round 3. So just the final to go as we go to the VR headset of news for the penultimate time and check out the scores. So Shapes was theoretically able to get into the final, but wasn't able to make it on this occasion. Finishes on 0, but still points available in the final round. Along with Nata there. Conradlac finishing on 40, Silver Electron on 50, SJ on 60. Ben's Piometer. Pyro and Puzzle Dan getting 70, Rias 75, Coda getting 80, Mantissa 85, Awoo 85 as well. So you finishing on 95, Carnivy and CJ Binks on a nice round 100, Arabella Weir on 115, Stimson's Angle on 120, Ralph on 125 coming into the top 12, JR with 130, Potatoni and Paulister tied up on 135, Jogging has 140, ABMe has 160, Nando has 165. Was ABMe in the top 3 before? I think they might have been. Let's take a look who our finalists are going to be tonight as we come to the top 6. Prudes is 180, Flyboy 185, Topper's got 205, but our top 3, Ape with 215, Fetz with 230, but with quite a healthy lead coming into the final round with 275, it's going to be BC 2014. Commiserations if you have not made the final this week. BC, Fetz and Ape are going to be our gold, silver and bronze medalists. But in which order remains to be seen, because it's time, very nearly, for the distinction final. Last chance to come and join if you want to partake in the lobby game of the distinction final, and then that is going to be it for stream this evening. I know it's slightly short, just Crossfire and distinction, but I've had quite a frantic and somewhat stressful week with one thing and another. I've got quite a frantic and stressful week next week, including quite a bit of travelling, and then I'm travelling again the week after that, and then the week after that. So yeah, there's quite a lot. I've got, my brain is in sort of slightly brain is slightly in in overload mode at the moment. Yeah, I think we've just got too many things to think about. I am looking forward to a break over Christmas. Yeah, so it's looking like Salford next week, and then Caerphilly for the week after, and then Salford for the week after that. And then 2 weeks after that, going back to Caerphilly for the Christmas party. And then I've got 3 weeks off, I think. I've put in for leave on week beginning the 16th. So, and then I've got the week of Christmas and the week after off. So yeah, nice 3-week break to decompress, which would be nice. I'm going to see my parents for a bit over the Christmas holidays, which would be nice. So stay travel Philly, yes. Yes, it has logged that proofs. So yeah, I've just got quite a lot going on in brain at the moment. So I appreciate your company though this evening. It's good to come and decompress and do some quiz. But yes, this is going to be it for tonight, and then I'm probably going to go and watch Game of Thrones and have an early night. So, if you're all ready, we have got, if memory serves, Ape, Fetz, and BC, our distinction finalists this week. I think it's time we played the distinction final. BC, Fetz, Ape name, Ape Britkey. Possibly. You are our distinction finalist. Congratulations. In a moment, we'll go left to 8 Burtkey. Okay, 8 Burtkey. There we go. We'll go left to right and then right to left. You each got to give me 2 answers, and you are going to be trying to name the answers that are not said by our players in the lobby game, who are about to have 60 seconds to give me up to 5 answers from the category they are about to be shown. Players in the lobby, as ever, the rarer your answer, i.e. the fewer other people say it, the more points it is worth for you, and there is a lobby medal available in this game, and of course pennies, so do your best. My advice is always for the first 30 seconds try and think of the rare ones, and then the last 30 seconds probably try and think of the more obvious ones, because even if lots of people say it, then you still get points for it, just not as many. That's only can I manifest that Beatrix Potter characters board I remember having as a final before does not come back. I can't guarantee that you won't have been faced this in the final before, but it is from a long time ago, and I know none of you wrote it. Yes, once we've had the 60 seconds for the lobby game, we'll go left to right and right to left. For every player who did say the answer in the lobby, BC, Fetz and Ape, you will lose 5 points. If you give me a wrong answer, you lose the maximum of 100 points. And a wrong answer, or a repeated answer, I should say, you lose a maximum of 100 points. And if more than 20 players said it in the lobby game, you'll also lose the maximum of 100 points. It is capped out. If nobody said it, then you keep your score. And at the end of 2 passes, the player with the highest score will be our gold medalist tonight. In the event of a tie, we do a countback. So whoever came into the round furthest ahead will get the points. So BC has advantage over Fetz, who has advantage over Ape. Good luck to you all. Starting with our lobby game, 60 seconds on the clock. You can give me up to 5. And I would like to know named characters with speaking parts in Shakespeare's Danish tragedy. Which I'm not saying the actual name of because it's an answer. 60 seconds, off we go. And BC, welcome to the stream. I know you've been here all night, but welcome formally. Welcome to the chat. I've had a lovely time, says Ape. We Like Bosch has given me 5. Was it We Like Rebosch? Possibly. Okay, last 20 seconds. Time for a few more answers. Think of the obvious ones now if you can't think of any more rare ones. Nando, Arabella Weir, ABME, Flyboy, you've all found 5. Any more for any more? Silver Electron's now found 5. 3, 2, 1. And that is time. Not a huge number of answers coming in, but quite a few. Absolutely chuffed I got a 5 on a Shakespeare question. Yeah, good stuff. I would have loved that round, personally. Probably because I wrote it. Anyway, all the answers have come in. A total of 57 answers have been played. So quite a low answer count relative, although we have got fewer players in the lobby game than we've had in the past. You wrote the Danish... No, I didn't write the Danish tragedy. I wrote the question, Nando. Silver Electron, welcome to the stream. So we're going to go left to right, then right to left. I can tell you 57 answers have come in altogether. There are no answers that will give you the cap of 100 points. So no single answer was given by more than 20 players. And I can tell you there are 6 distinct answers on the board. So there's the potential for all of you to finish on the same score that you started with. But let's see what happens. BC, let's start with you. Can I have your first answer, please? Laertes. Starting with Laertes. Is that a correct answer? Yes, the principal character's sort of main rival, I suppose. This play, I've got to be really careful not to say the name of it. This play is a slightly strange one because there's one really obvious villain, but everyone else is in sort of shades of grey. But yeah, I'm going to shut up before I end up accidentally saying something. Laertes is the correct answer. How many people said Laertes? Just the one. Great answer there, BC. Losing 5 points, you're down to 270. You still have the lead. 50 Shades of Grey, got it. Vets, you're on 230, currently in second. Can I have your first answer, please? Guildenstern. Is that a correct answer? Yes, indeed, and I'm not going to say anything else in case I accidentally say another answer, but Guildenstern is correct. How many players said Guildenstern? Ooh, quite a few. 9 going for Guildenstern, losing 45 points, dropping down to 185 and popping you into third place, but Ape has still got to give 2 answers. Ape, come to you next. Can we have your first answer, please? Going with Hamlet. Is that a correct answer? Yes, it is. The eponymous Hamlet, indeed. Hey, you know, there's no caps. I did give you that piece of information. Hamlet is a correct answer, but how many players said Hamlet? Quite a few. 14. That's cost you 70 points. Gold is now out of reach for you, Ape, but you could still get the silver depending what you say next and indeed what Fet says as well. Going in reverse order now, Ape, can I have your second answer, please? Rosencrantz. Is that a correct answer? Is a correct answer. It's with a C and an S in this, but it did get through the spell check. Apparently 91% accurate with the K and the Z. Rosencrantz is the correct answer. Of course, Rosencrantz, the counterpart, the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Of course, they had a famous spin-off, spoof, satire. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. How many players said Rosencrantz? Tom Stoppard, it was Tom Stoppard. 8 players losing 40 points. Curiously, not as many as said Guildenstern. 9 going for Guildenstern. Only 8 going for Rosencrantz. So you lose 40 points there, Ape. And you drop to 105. The silver medal is still potentially in sight if Fet gives a wrong answer. Or if he gives an answer that more than... can't do the maths. Can't do the maths. But must have spelled with a Q, possibly. Fets! Can I have your second answer, please? I think it's 16. Or 17 people say it. Or if it's wrong. What are we going for, Fets? Ophelia. Ophelia. Is that a correct answer? Yes, indeed. The love interest of Hamlet and indeed the love interest of Laertes, I believe. I haven't seen Hamlet for a while. Good play, though. Ophelia is a correct answer. How many players said Ophelia? Oh, it's right, but 6 players said it. It's right. We knew it was right. I mean, it wasn't distinct, is what I meant to say. 6 players said it. Losing at 30 points, you drop into second place, or you're in second. You remain in second place, dropping down to 155, and it is a done deal at this point. Even with the wrong answer, BC can't drop below into silver position. So, for the lulz and the bonus pennies and the bragging rights, BC, can I have your third answer, please? Fortinbras. Fortinbras. Is that a correct answer? Yes, Fortinbras is the king of Sweden, I think. Fortinbras. Is it the king of Sweden or the king of neighbouring country that isn't Denmark? I think, if memory serves. It is a correct answer. How many players said Fortinbras? Just the 2, losing 10 points, dropping down to 260 points. You could add 250 pennies to the distinction jackpot. Could do. Oh, that'd be a great feature, wouldn't it? If you get a distinct answer, the jackpot adds up. Or maybe you get bonus pennies or something. I don't know. But yes, Fortinbras was a right answer. And that concludes the pass. And at the end of the final 8 finishes with a bronze on 105. Fetz takes the silver with 155, but with a 260 points. 260 points? Why, Ben? With 260 points, our leader, gold medalist and champion tonight is BC. Good job there, BC. Gold medal going to you. Let's go through the answers now. 14 players saying Hamlet. That was the most popular answer, unsurprisingly. Each getting 14 points for the 14 players who each said Hamlet. I was going to say Yorick, but yeah, speaking about Yorick has no lines. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, 8 Minky. A fellow of infinite jest, of most excellent fancy. See, you've done that thing where you say Yorick and I have to give you the whole soliloquy now. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times. And now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gall rises at it. Here hung those lips that I have kissed, I know not how oft. Where be your jibes now, your gambols, your songs, your flashes of merriment that were wont to set the table on a roar? Not one now to mock your own grinning, quite chapfallen. Now get you to my lady's chamber and tell her, let her paint an inch thick. To this favour she must come. Make her laugh at that. Basically what he's saying is, not so funny now, are you? But it's a bit mad. This guy used to take me on piggyback rides and he used to tell me jokes, and now he's a skull. Wherefore art thou Romeo? It actually means why are you Romeo? It's actually a play rather than where are you. It means why are you a Montague? Neither, my lady, if thee dislike. So I'm not as good on Romeo and Juliet. Anyway, 14 points for Hamlet. Moving on. 9 players going for Guildenstern, getting 16 points for that. Why are you Romeo? Yeah, why though? It's just like the Gen Z version is like... Who would be like, yeah, why Romeo though? Why though? It's a Gen Z Romeo and Juliet. It's all done over TikTok. This is TikTok. Hashtag why Romeo though. I like it. 9 players go for Guildenstern for 16 points. 8 going for Rosencrantz for 18 points. Not the same players, curiously. But yeah, that's the way it goes. 6 players go for Ophelia for 20 points. Good answer there. 5 saying Horatio, who was Hamlet's best friend, and one of the only players, spoiler alert, although I don't really think it is, one of the only characters, so I said players then, one of the only characters to actually survive to the end. Claudius, Prugs, Flyboy and Conrad. Very well done for Claudius. That's the evil king who usurps the throne. Basically, Uncle Scar. Think Uncle Scar from The Lion King, and you're not far from Claudius. Played by Patrick Stewart in the RSC 2009 version that had David Tennant in the lead. Gertrude, mother of Hamlet, Nando, Flyboy, and We Like Rebosh, all saying Gertrude for 28 points. Yes, mother of the Queen and late wife of Hamlet's late father, who then got into bed with Claudius because it's Shakespeare and that's what happened. Well done if you said the ghost of Hamlet's father. A.B.Me, Arabella Weir and Flyboy. King Hamlet or Hamlet's father all would have been accepted. I think I just accepted ghost, actually, because that's how he is quoted in some editions. Yes, the ghost of Hamlet's father. 3 players getting that for 28 points. Yorick had mad bands, though. I was just rewriting Hamlet for Gen Z at this point. Fortinbras, best answer that we had from our live players. Flyboy and We Like Rebosh saying Fortinbras for 32 points. Well done there. Polonius, Arabella Weir and Prugs. You are a fishmonger, sir. Polonius, who's the sort of the weird sort of priest friend. Laertes' father as well, and played by Oliver Ford Davis in that 2009 production I just mentioned. 32 points for that. Just Nando going for Laertes. Great answer there for 36 points. It wasn't the best answer we have from our live players. BC gave Laertes, which is just 1. I take it back. Laertes, yes, who was sort of the rival who goes off to school in Wittenberg, I think, and then comes back, and then there are sword fights and so forth. Very well done, Nando. You know your Shakespeare. Reynaldo, yes, he's one of the guards who's on duty, who first sees the ghost of Hamlet's father. 36 points for Reynaldo. And that were all the answers. The 6 distinct answers. Other guards: Bernardo, Cornelius, Francisco, Marcellus, not Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction, a different Marcellus. And the final distinct answer was Osric, who is so rarefied I can't even remember who they are. Oh no, there's one more. Oh, Voltimand. Voltimand. Which one was Voltimand the king of the other one? Was that? Which one was Oh my god, I really need to watch that again, don't I? Shakespeare, fucker, do you read it? Oh, very good. Lovely, 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 lovely. Hashtag I love Polonius. Loquacious old duffer. Yes. Oh, lovely stuff. Well, good. Right, let's go to the VR headset of news for the very final time this evening and take a look at the final scores on the doors. SJ finishing with 60, Pyro with 70, Rios with 75, Connor Radlac with 82. Puzzle Dixieland with 84, Suyu has got 95, Mantissa and Woo on 99, CJ's got 100, Cardi V on 114. We like Rebosh on 116, Stimson with 134, Paulister has 135, Cola has 136, Ralph on 139, Silver Electron on 140, all very close around there. Bit of a gap up to Potatoni on 183, Jogging has 194, JR on 198, Topper's got 219, Arabella Weir on 231, AB Me on 256, and into our top 6 tonight. Proogs with 296, Nando with 299, it's Flyboy who takes the lobby medal, double medals for you tonight, Flyboy, well played with 317. Our bronze medalist was indeed 8 Minkeys, finishing third on the overall leaderboard as well with 320. Fetz in second with 385. But goodness gracious me, that's a thonking great score for BC. 535. That's one of the highest scores we've seen. But to be fair, I have only just fixed the logic that actually calculates the scores correctly. So it's not all based off AB Me's final score anymore, which it was. It's normally AB Me's historically. So now the scores are calculated correctly. So 535 points going out to you, BC. And I can tell you that points are worth some pennies. 10? 3. Oh, okay. Only 3. Times your score by 3. That's how many pennies you'll get for this game. Congratulations once again to our medalists, particularly to BC, our distinction champion. And my log confirming BC taking the gold, Fetz taking the silver, Ape taking the bronze, and Flyboy taking the lobby medal. GG's all round, friends. And hope you had fun playing Distinction tonight. Pennies will be applied when the credits roll. And thank you again, yes, to all the writers. Who do we have? There was Lewis, Arun, Quizzle in round 1. I think there was one of Shapes'. There was one of mine. There was one of Sam's, I think, Samster's. And then I think there was a Zeus one. And 2 others that I can't remember, and then mine was the final. So apologies if I've forgotten you. I really should start writing that down. May have been a Colo one, possibly. Can't remember. Topper had one as well. Yes, I did say Toppers earlier, and there was another one as well. But yeah, lovely questions. Nice to have a bit of a variety pack of decisions. Not that it's not normally variety pack, but from a variety of writers, which means everyone can take part. Great fun. Lovely stuff. Well, I'm going to roll the credits, come to the camera, and then we'll pick a raid target, and we'll get on with the rest of our Thursday. Thank you all very much for playing. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves this slightly brief, but hopefully no less fun game night, and I'll see you after the credits. Well, thank you again to all the writers, all the historic writers, for providing us with the trivia for that throwback game of Distinction. Really good fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, so sorry I'm wrapping up slightly early, but it's actually worked out quite well because I'm just a bit fried, and you know when not like stressed per se, because it's generally all positive stuff with work, but it's the idea of going away, and this weekend's a bit up in the air and vague and stuff, and yeah, so I just too many thoughts to keep inside my head at one time, a little bit. So just a bit frazzled, I think is probably the word. What have we got on this coming week? This coming rest of the week? Is Topper back this weekend? I think Topper had Sunday off, didn't he? He did, but he's back on the 10th of November. Go give him a follow. Shout out. Christopher One Gaming. He's going to be here on Sunday with the Krypton Factor and Cloud9. Go give him a follow. It should be really good fun. Also, Ash the Bash, AT_Bash. So, Ash the Bash. He's going to be back tomorrow. He was here last night, and I believe he's going to be back tomorrow with, Brain Teaser, Relativity, and Million Dude Drop, Friday, November the 8th. Go give him a follow. Both do really good quiz stuff, 8 p.m. GMT. Ash on Fridays and Wednesdays and Fridays, and Topper on Sunday evenings. As for me, on game night, Thursdays and Saturdays, like I said, next Thursday, it's probably going to be cancelled, assuming I can find a dog sitter, because it's going to mean I'm away from work, which means what we've got scheduled there, Battlefront, The Purge and Risky Business, they will be fitted in elsewhere in the season. Not sure where yet. We might just have a couple of bumper ones when things calm down for me with work and whatnot. But apologies to those writers in advance. But obviously, work has to come first, and occasionally I do get asked to get summoned away. The 3 where there's no stream later in the season, that was a known factor for work, so I was able to block that in. But this one's come up relatively short notice, so apologies for that. That's next Thursday. Probably no stream unless it doesn't happen. But Saturday I am going to be here with Red Herrings, Hacker, and Danger Zone. That's this Saturday. And who's written those? We have got... Mr. Vertigo's written Red Herrings, Oni has written Hacker, and Proogs has written Danger Zone. So lots to look forward to on Saturday. This Saturday, the 9th of November at 8 p.m. GMT. I hope you'll come and join me for that. And until then, we need to pick someone to raid. Flage, Dan, Dave. I think we need to give Dan a raid, don't we? Do we give Dan a raid? We're probably still going at this point. Yeah, he's crosswording. So if you want a bit more trivia to exercise your brain, or indeed exercise your brain, I think it's going to be Quizzy Dan tonight, who's doing crosswords, friend of the community and general salt of the earth. Great guy. Let's go give him some love, and let me pick a raid message. There are a couple of good ones. Hashtag why Romeo, though. I really like that. The Times announcement to Mr. and Mrs. Balls, her daughter Ophelia. Ophelia Balls. Very clever. Hashtag too much brain. Hashtag 50 Shades of Grayertes. That's very clever. Mental blue screen, travel Caphilly, Ben's piometer, all the travels. OMG, there's some really good ones tonight. They killed Kenny, you bastards. Writers Anonymous, please stop fact shaming the dog. Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, TTS doing a thing there. Oh, this is really tough. I might have to pick 2. I'm going to pick 2. Because I like them both. They've both got the Shakespeare vibes. So that's the official one. Why Romeo, though? That's from JR Plays Games. And let me give JR Plays Games 100 pennies. Plays Games. 100 pennies award. And I'm also going to give 100 pennies. Underscore 572. Oni 91 underscore 573. Award to existing player. And the alternative hashtag you can go for is 50 Shades of Grayertes. If I spell it like that. 50 Shades of Grayertes, or why Romeo, though? Let's confuse Puzzle Dan by giving him double raid messages. What fun. Thanks again, everyone, for coming to join me. I hope you've had fun. Say sorry if I seem a bit off-brand tonight. So just a bit fried and quite a bit going on in stuff. Sorry, like that, yeah. Confused Quizzy Dan, sorry. We're confused Puzzle Dan as well. Oh, gone are the days when we used to get YouTube mixed up. Anyway, we're going to raid... no, we're not. We're going to raid Quizzy Dan. Oh, my God. I think I need to go to sleep. We are going to raid Quizzy Dan and give him a Shakespeare raid message. I'm going to be back on Saturday with Red Herrings, Hacker, and Danger Zone. I hope you'll join me then. Until then, stay safe, be splendid and wonderful and marvellous and safe. And as always, you've been watching Game Night. I've been Royal Flush. Take care. Peace out and good night.